everyone. Welcome to the special message, special channeled message reading for you guys. This is interesting. These any special messages for the collective that I get, I will put them on YouTube. So I won't put that on Patreon. I feel like that's a little cruel to keep the divine messages for people that can be a patron. It doesn't seem ethical. So those are going to stay on YouTube, and this is the first, I think this is the first one that I've done sort of separated out from the dailies or 12 sign weeklies or monthlies. And it was at the direction of the cosmos, the universe, God, source, whatever you want to call the supreme intelligence behind all manifestation, darling. Okay, that's right. So this came up actually last Friday is when I knew I was going to do this, because I had a couple readings. Fridays are when I do my personal readings as a psychic tarot reader. That's when so everyone, when you order a reading with me, you're booked on the website and you get a date of which Friday that you'll be expecting your reading. So it was a couple of different readings where they had, because I go through all of my emails for my querent and I read, and it's like a lot of work before even starting the reading. So it came up in at least 2 readings, and then other correspondence, other emails I got from watchers and viewers saying the same thing. I watch Water Baby's video on timelines and I don't get it. Help me understand the... It was so cute. It's cute because it wasn't just like one email either. It was like multiple emails. So it was funny. So that's why I decided, I'm like, okay, I'm going to make a separate video on this. So she explains it. First of all, if you haven't checked out Water Baby Tarot, no, sorry. It's Water Baby by Bomi Spirit, B-O-M-I Spirit. It's all one word. Water Baby by Bomi Spirit. She's the real deal. I'm a real psychic, so I can tell if someone's really psychic or not. She's really psychic. So check her out, okay? She's also on Patreon, so check that out too. And she explains it perfectly well in the videos. Or I think I just saw that recent one. I think she's talked about it before, but the one that I saw, I understood everything, but I think it's because I live it. I live that reality. So I'm going to explain it in just the Nataleenian way, just in case that might resonate or be a little easier to understand for some people. Okay, so here we go. The channeling is the universe is listening, and it actually fits in really well with timelines. So here we go. First, where I want to start is on a fact, a scientifically proven fact, something we can all agree on that we all know. Okay, and what we all know is that when you look really, really closely at the molecular level, we're all just a vibrating frequency. Okay, when you go down to the atoms and everything, okay, right? So the third dimension, let me back it up, sorry. So we are a frequency vibration. We vibrate at a slow enough rate to be dense. Not even just us, but everything. Like this table, these cards, everything physical has a vibrational frequency that's slowed down enough to be solid. When it speeds up, when it really speeds up, that's when people start disappearing and reappearing. That's how things start to get interesting, okay? So that's a truth. That's a scientific fact. You can look that up, that everything in the molecular level is a vibrational frequency, okay? Now I want to talk about dimensions, okay? Because a dimension is only, and nothing else, a frequency. So channel 1, channel 2, those are 2 different frequencies, 2 different dimensions. You can use that interchangeably in this context, okay? Let's say the solid dimension, that's like channel 1. And then let's say, we say like the 5D. You can say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10D. And what that really is a frequency band. So you have channel 1, channel 2, channel 1.1, channel 1.2, channel 1.3, so on and so forth. And those are just different frequencies. So when people talk about different dimensions, they're talking about different frequencies. So there's For instance, in this reality, in this dimension, the third dimension, you see my physical body, you see the physical table, the physical cloth, the physical cards. Okay, and there's a space that you perceive between me and the cards and me and the table. But actually, there are multiple dimensions existing right here with me, where we all are. They exist in different dimensional frequencies. They're vibrating at higher, faster speeds. That's why you can have a psychic attack anywhere, because I could be here at the table, blah, 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 and then here comes this frequency that's vibrating so fast, no one can see it. Maybe I can see it, maybe I can't. Maybe I can perceive it, maybe I can't. But it's there. That's why God, Source, it doesn't matter. It doesn't care if you believe in it or not. It's just reality. It's just energy work. It's just like the truth of the universe. So that's why I don't like it when people say, oh, if you don't believe in it, it can't hurt you. That's just so irresponsible. There are things that exist without needing to be believed in because they exist, because they are. So I just think it's very irresponsible for people to say that. You'll never hear me say that. So this entity is vibrating at a higher frequency and I can't see it, or maybe I can. And here it is in my aura, in my energy field. Okay? So different dimensions are really just different frequencies, okay? Now, we have two little building blocks. Now, timelines. So what is a timeline? Timelines are another frequency. It's another word for frequency. Timeline, dimension, frequency, it's all the same thing. I think it gets confusing for people the way they're used in context. Now let me explain what Water Baby is talking about when she talks about jumping timelines, switching timelines. But okay, she gets super into she nerds out about it. So it's really, really, really simple. So if I'm in this frequency, let's say I'm a person with a high stress job. Let's say I'm a customer service in retail and I process returns, refunds, and exchanges, which I used to do. And I hate my job, and I would love it if people were nice to me, but they're not. So it's really, really stressful. And let's say I want to be, let's say my dream is to go to school and be a cosmetologist or to do hair. Let's say hair is like my real passion, but XYZ, one thing led to another, and now I'm in retail, right? So if I'm in this vibrational frequency of feeling, experiencing anger, frustration, negativity on a frequent basis, so that kind of becomes my band, that kind of becomes my vibrational frequency. And that's meaning if I don't change anything, if I don't do anything different, I'll stay in that frequency. I'll stay in this timeline. So when she says staying in a timeline, it means when you don't change that frequency. When she talks about jumping timelines, she's talking about you changing your frequency. And so when we talk about you changing your frequency, it's about changing your thoughts and your emotions and what you're projecting outwards from the inside. I have you, right? We're still, okay, cool. So when she talks about jumping a timeline, switching timelines, and I think the attractive part of this to people is the sci-fi part, where it's like alternate reality. So, and this is where I think people get really confused, and what's alarming to me is that people are getting unnecessarily stressed out about this, is that they're telling me to keep shuffling, is that people get, and that's what I did with one of my personal readings on Fridays. They were really stressed out about this. I mean, they were very unnecessarily like stressing that they were never going to escape a timeline, that they're never going to change their time, and I'm like, whoa. Let me make you feel better. Let's bring this, and that's what I do, but So let's go back to my analogy or my example. So if I'm processing returns all day, every day, and people are being rude to me and mean to me, it's really hard to sustain a high vibrational energy field, right? The way to change that, but I don't want to die there. I want to be a hairdresser. I want to do hair. So how do I jump the timeline? How do I change my timeline? How do I manifest a different reality for myself? You change from the inside out. You start to think from, not of. So you think from the position of a successful hair artist person. I don't even know what it's called. You're Edward frickin' Scissorhands. You think that you are that, and you think from that perspective, not from I want to be this, I want to be this, I want that, I want that. You think from, not of. Just remember that. If the vibrational frequencies and the dimensions and the timelines are too much, all you have to remember from this whole video is to think from, not of. Even, like I'm saying, even if you don't understand the mechanics, if you don't understand the metaphysics, if you don't understand the science and it's really, really fun. It's really fun to geek out on, and it's really fun to watch Water Baby geek out on it. But if you don't understand it, don't stress, because that's just putting you in the wrong frequency, and that just defeats the purpose of her putting out her messages, and it defeats, you know what I'm saying? So just don't stress out, please. Don't get stressed out, you guys. It's okay. So and this is how to change. This is like how to manifest. So she's trying to teach like how are you gonna like really. I mean, she calls it jumping timelines, but it's manifestation. So you think from, not of. Oh, we're ready. Okay. Okie dokie. So back to my message. So the universe is listening, and this is manifestation. This was the message that I got, is that right now, everything, it's like I think I explained this in one of the videos, that the foundation was so, patriarchy, you can't break it. You can't, it's a good old boys club. There's nothing, never ever going to change. This is chaos. And when chaos happens, it's a free for all. So all of the previously marginalized, all of the downtrodden, the forgotten, the lonely hearts, the outcasts, any minorities discriminated against, shat on, abused, anyone and everyone. It's the mad grab. It's like everything's in free fall. So when it comes back down and the new normal becomes the new foundation, that's when you put your juice in. That's when you put your request in. That's when you put in your manifestation, so that when the dust settles, you're part of it. So that when everything calms down, you are in a strong position. This is my message. I'm sorry, I don't want to say this is my message. This is what was channeled to me Friday. Yeah, it was Friday. Or was it Thursday? Maybe it was Thursday. I feel like that makes a difference for someone out there. Maybe not right now, but in the future. I think it was Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday. It was late Thursday. It was late Thursday. Okay. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying that. We were done. Oh no. Okay. So the message is, for the collective, the universe is listening, that you can manifest anything you want right now. Like now, isn't it? You can always manifest anything, but there's something really, that if you're watching other people and they're saying, oh, December is going to be a big month and May is going to be we're in the big month. We're in the shift right now. If you don't know it, if you don't know, now you know. This is it. Every single day, every single moment. So don't fight it. If you're feeling pressure to do anything or create anything or achieve anything, if you're feeling pressure anywhere, let it go. Just drop it. Because it's whatever energy you're channeling, that's what you're needing to channel right now. Because go with your own flow here. If this is your hermit time, if the whole world needed to just take a step back so that you can have this time to go within and do your hermit work, use it that way. because this is different for everyone. Everything that's happening in the sky is global. It's the US, but in order to really know how it works in your chart, you'd have to look at your own chart and study astrology, go to an astrologer to really see. I forgot to mention that in the daily. There's so Venus is moving into Gemini. It's going to be in Gemini for like 5 months. It's going to enter the shadow period next week. And for instance, Venus retrograde is wonderful for me personally, for how it works in my chart. But for other people, Venus retrograde is going to be horrible. I don't want to say horrible, but it's going to be different. But let's get back to the universe is listening. So what are we manifesting? What do we have a chance to manifest here? Oh, love. Love, relationship, love. There is a very opportunistic window. There's a special window that under normal circumstances, something either wouldn't have happened, this is all needing to happen for this relationship to come together. That's how important this is. This could be divine, masculine and feminine here. Something did flip. Hold on. Ooh, did you look at the 5 and the 6 of Pentacles and Cups? The 5 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups. Ooh. Someone is feeling alienated. Sorry, coffee break. I feel like this is quarantine, to be honest. I feel like there's an alienation from a very familiar energy, separated from someone you love. Could be why you're trying to manifest this. Could be, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing you starved for attention. I'm seeing starved for physical contact, physical touch. That's what I'm getting from that. Ooh, okay. 3 of Cups. So you're going to be happy. Oh my God. The 4 of Staves on the bottom. This is like the homecoming. This is like house party. Like you're buying a house, you're signing a lease, you're moving, you're celebrating, congratulating. Oh God, hold on. Temperance, Chariot, Death, and Judgment. Yeah, that's how this goes. Did I tell you guys? I think I did in the daily. When I do this, I get they tell me they just tell me what to do and how it goes. So these 4 are together, all 4 major arcana. Look at all the change in the air. Look at that. You're telling me I'm wrong. You're telling me that the universe is not listening. No, the universe is listening. This is the universe listening. It's like, what have you wanted forever? What's the perfect chemistry? What's going to give you the biggest success? What do you want to demolish and, just give a rebirth to? What's your ultimate everything? We're ready. The world is changing. Now's your time to put in your request. That's really what it feels like. And now, put in your request, guys. Think from, not of. That is like the easiest, simplest, boiling it down to the most important. As a writer, I think that's just because I'm a writer, is that I can ramble on and write like a big, I'm susceptible to run-on sentences and long. I love a good semicolon. I don't want to get into it, but editing is so important in writing. And that's what I'm trying to do with this whole timeline thing. And how do I just boil it down to the simplest, easiest, shortest sentence? And I came up with think from, not of. Okay? So all you have to do is generate, and this I got from acting, because acting is actually really good if you are psychic, if you are empathetic, if you are very sensitive. Acting classes would be great for you just to purge, just to get it out. You don't have to take it seriously. You don't have to try to be a big movie star. Just for the experience of doing it would be beneficial for those of you who are very sensitive or very empathetic or psychic even, okay? Because with acting, what do you do? There's 2 different, every method stems from two perspectives. You're either lying and you're really good at it. That's like more psychopathic type of acting. Or you are generating the real emotion, which is more like Meisner, Strasbourg, and Method, you know, where they want to feel, you know, if the scene calls for sadness, they want the sadness to be real, or as opposed to the more mental approach where you want to be convincing, but you're not actually feeling it, or you're feeling a little bit, but not nearly like the Christian Bale. Okay. So that's where I'm giving you this think from, not of. You want to pretend like you're an actor and you generate the emotion. Pretend you're an actor. Okay, if you're, you know, if I'm a customer service representative and I have to deal with all these people, it's like on my lunch break, on the way to work, after work, and all of my non-work time, I am generating the emotion of success, imagining how is it going to feel when I have my own salon, and just generating that emotion. I can see it. I'm looking out at all of the chairs and all of the beautiful scissors and combs and hair product, and I'm looking at all the posters, and I'm just decorating my own salon in my mind, and I'm drafting up application papers and I'm designing my logo for what I want. No idea how it's going to happen or when it's going to happen. You have to throw that out of your mind. You think from, not of. You don't worry about, this is what the universe is doing. This is why the universe is listening. They take care of all that. You tell them the what. They take care of the how and the when. And that's where you have to have the trust and confidence in your own magic, in your own life, and where your life is going. Okay? And don't get worried if you've been in like a rut, or if you've been in a frequency or in a timeline for a very long time, like, oh no, how am I going to get out of it? Don't even go there. Don't worry, don't stress, don't fear, it's easy for this to say that, right? But just remember that if you're experiencing that fear and that negative energy, the universe is listening, so you're just going to get more of that. We don't want that. We want to tell the universe, hey, I'm ready for my dream to come true now. You know, get a nice little ding, and just generate that emotion. Whatever puts you in that mood, whether it's movies, whether it's music, whether it's writing, whether it's creating, being creative, whether it's sleeping and dreaming, lucid dream, whatever it is, whatever puts you there, do it. God, it's just so true. The universe is so listening right now. It's just crazy. 6 of staves at the bottom of the deck. They're telling me to use not the Rider, Radiant Wise. They're telling me to use the Radiant Wise. That's interesting. I like how wide they are. I like that they're wider than these two decks, the foil pretty ones. They're a little bit narrower. This one's like, I like that. It's a little bit, I don't know. I'm just doing what you guys know me. I'm just the messenger. Okay, let's clarify the Ace of Cups first. The Ace of Cups. Ooh. Yeah, someone's in love. This is a new divine story. This is a new divine counterpart story. This is new. This is different. This is not what I've been channeling. What I had been channeling last year or recently. This is brand new. This is a whole new, different, I don't know if it's new, it's different. It's definitely different. This has a very different energy signature to it. There's something about the timing of this. Because of what's going on right now. Thank you. They're telling me this is this wave of counterparts. That this is this whole, this is a whole new separate story. Oh, I'm so excited. This took a very interesting turn. Okay. Yeah, this right here. This is big. this is, I feel like, not only is this going to be a balancing of the energies in the counterpart situation. Yeah. Ooh. Sorry, guys, I didn't know when it stopped recording. They're showing me that... Please don't judge me for my lack of reference. It's God and Gabriel, where they're touching their fingers like, ah. I see you two trying to reach. Oh, you can't touch. Like you're both, it's like you, interesting. Yeah, someone here. Wow. Interesting. This is a different counterpart story. This has to do with the masculine energies in both of you. Both of you. Both of you will be doing this. Very solarizing energies, of masculine energy with this. Both of you, either or, it's like walking away from something towards what will truly make you happy. This is coming into alignment. Someone's about to come into alignment here. Individuals are coming into alignment, and it's the masculine in both individuals, so men and women, where this resonates, where this is this love story, this divine situation here. It's the ego in both of you is what they're telling me. It's interesting. It's like masculine ego stemming from like an insecurity, it's like an overcompensation for both of you. And you guys are mirroring this energetically to each other. And in order for you to be together, you have to be equal, both of you. So it doesn't even matter if it's like, I mean, it never matters, but it really doesn't matter. You both have to recognize this in yourself. So toxic masculinity will not survive here. Toxic femininity will not survive here. I'm going to do a video on toxic. I got to. But look at that. The perfect partnership is fair, equanimous. You both have to leave the ego behind. You both have to leave something behind and walk towards the fullest expression of your personality. Because the ego, that's not really you. That's like anger. You're not anger incarnate. You're not ego incarnate. You're an individual. You don't want to be known for your ego. Okay, that's not cute. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at the Six of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Man, I did not see that coming. The love story part. Look at what, I'm happy that I did this. I reorganized everything so that we have the table here because you can see, everything happening. So I'm just going to pick up these guys and show you how it came up. The Lovers with the World. And that's how I'm taking it. There's clumps underneath both. I'm not taking them. But look. Okay, I have to take them because we have double confirmation. So these three I've got to take. The Six of Staves, the Five of Pentacles, and the World. And then, I have to take this too. Okay, I have to take it all. So now we have the Lovers and, what is this? This is the Four, that's right, the Four of Cups. I'm glad I mentioned that ego before the rejection card showed up. Okay, guys. You're both feeling alienated from this soulmate connection, this Six of Cups. It's nostalgic. It's very, very close. Very, very close. You've had past lifetimes together. You've known each other since you were small, known them for a long time, someone from your past, childhood friend. If you met them since If you've met them since this year, like January until now, more so February or March, you met someone on a Mercury retrograde, and you met someone who, when you meet people on a Mercury retrograde, they're people that you've had issues with in past lives, and it's normally not that great of an idea to get things rolling on a Mercury retrograde. However, Mercury exits the shadow by now, so full speed ahead. That's what's ending. What's ending is the alienation, is feeling left out, is feeling out in the cold from each other. That's what's ending with this World card. It's the end of that cycle. It's the end of singlehood. Of feeling lonely and, you know, all that jazz from this connection. With the Six of Staves, and underneath the Six of Staves, we have the King of Pentacles over on the bottom of your deck right here. This is like victory. This is very victorious. Like whatever, it's like if either of you had doubted, thinking that you were going to be rejected, because this is like a feeling right here. And I'm starting to pick this up a little bit better about like internal and external stuff. If either of you, actually both of you, that's what the ego is. It's like this overcompensation. You need a healthy ego to function in normal day-to-day life, but we don't want to overdo it. That's what it was. It's just an overcompensation of the fear that you'll be rejected, but you're not. It's just a fear. It's a card of standards. You guys are a really great match. I like this person for you. You guys are, you're in the same vibrational frequency. You guys are in the same reality. You're in the same timeline. I know I never say timeline because I don't want to add a layer of confusion, and I don't want people to get paranoid that they're going to like, wow, I'm on my timeline. You know, let me put it this way. So I don't want you to worry about the timeline thing, because the whole purpose of incarnating is evolution. So when you're born, you're on a timeline. You've only learned so much about life. You're vibrating at a certain frequency. And as you grow, okay, so you're going to change your timeline. You're going to change your timeline. You don't have to. You can stay wherever you want, but don't put pressure on yourself thinking, oh my God, it hasn't changed yet. It hasn't happened yet. And so as far as it is right now, I'm going to die here in this vibration. Don't think that way. Don't think that way. Don't think that way. Okay? Think from, not of. Once you start that, just start and keep going. That's all you have to do. Whenever you stop or pause, just remember that you can begin again and then keep going. Just always start it up again. Because you're going to have days where you get discouraged in whatever timeline you're in, whatever frequency or vibration you're in. You're going to get frustrated, but you're going to change. You're going to manifest it. And this is a powerful time for manifesting. And for whoever this is resonating for, this whole different love story, hold on. There's something with this right here. I actually see world travel. I know that sounds unlikely, but I'm calling it how I see it. There could be a big choice to make about where to live, to cut down on the I'm sorry, I thought there was something on my lip. You could have a choice to make together as far as where to live on planet Earth. I know that's random, but I got what I got. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the 4 and the, what is that? The 3 and the 4. The 4 of Staves, the 11, the gate opens, and then the 3 of Cups. Yes, my friend, yes. I'm just taking the Empress. But double King of Pentacles on the very bottom, because we have kind of the King underneath here too. This is the good life. This is the good life. This is the life you can have when you surrender that ego. Both of you. Empress, no ego. Overindulges drinks a little too much, eats a little too much, buys a couple too many dresses, too much salon, but it's like a lot of luxury, a lot of the good stuff, really high quality luxury things around her. It's like that kind of, but it's not ego, it's not power, it's not control. She attracts. She doesn't, here's what I love about the Empress is that she doesn't want anything that she has to manipulate to keep. Let me repeat that. The true Empress doesn't want anything she has to manipulate in order to keep. She wants someone that wants to be with her, that she attracts effortlessly, naturally, that she's just adored because it's so much fun to adore her. She reminds me of this cat. You know how cats just don't care? They just don't care. They just don't care. But then you're like, ooh, let me go pet her. Let me go pet the cat. It's like that. It's like you just enjoy your life, enjoy loving yourself, enjoy pampering yourself. And that's you thinking from, not of. And so the universe responds and matches you, saying, you're treating yourself so great. Gotcha. Done. You're going to have friends. You're going to make merry. You're going to have stability. You're going to build a foundation. You're going to be very happy. You're going to have a happy home life. Okay, let's tackle the cosmos down here. I'm not breaking this down one by one. I don't know how long this video has been. I know we had to stop once and continue. So let's just see. This, let me just, just for like a second here. Temperance, real short, temperance, it's chemistry. It's like divine chemistry. That's actually where they told me that this was, give me a second here. You know how I just started looking out the window? They told me to look. I'm like, okay, fine. They told me to put the card in my head. I said, okay, fine. I started to get into it, and this soccer ball just flew at the back of this and hit this net. They're playing soccer, like, I don't know where this is. This is all very vegetative here in California, but it's some neighbor person. That it feels very European. It feels like football, like FC Bayern München and Deutsche Fußballbund and like Chelsea, Manchester United. I'm getting like that whole European soccer thing. It's because they, okay, that's what they want. That's weird. That's someone's confirmation for you that you're European, they're European. There's foreignness here. Sorry, foreignness. That's, I really look American, don't I? It doesn't matter though. I'm getting like the melting away of boundaries with this, but in the good way, not in the disease way, but in the good way. They're telling me, you were right, the time is now. You are right, the time is now. This has been the crock pot that's been on for years for you, maybe even your entire life. And now it's ready. This is the slow cooker. This is like a long time. When the temperance shows up, things take a long time. It's a long time coming, okay? Chemistry. But that's it. It's like the crock pot, everything's got to stew. The juice has got to marinate. Everything's got to cook all the way. It's got to mix in with everything else. sharing flavors and all that jazz. And then when it comes out, it's like a perfect unified meal. And it's just like delish. That's you and this person. Why does it keep looking like there's something on my lip? I'm sorry. That's you and this person. Your life and their life had to slow cook. And there's still a little bit left to do. Abandoning the ego, but abandoning the insecurities, because that's really what it's about. It's like a trigger. You might be surprised. You might be saying, oh, I'm so ready for this. But you know, when it actually happens, you might get scared. So I meant for that to be short. I'm sorry. They didn't want it to be short. So with this chariot energy, oh, they're giving me more world planes. Yeah, planes. It could be world travel, but it could also just pertain to the quarantine distance. It could be how the quarantining is showing up for you, you know? Sorry, I'm gonna get like, man, hold on. Sorry, I'm sorry. Here we go. She thinks I'm going to open the door. I'm not. Your water's over here. Over here. There you go. You can hear her. Okay. Yeah, with this chariot, I'm getting some travel. I'm getting at the very least the drive. So that's the internal drive, or that's like I'm driving somewhere drive. You'll see tarot readers getting a new car. It could apply for someone that you're getting a new car. I just don't ever see that really. If I were going to choose a car, I would want Mr. Skeleton and Armor's car, right? I'm just kidding. Okay. You know what I'm getting from this? I'm getting nothing happens, nothing happens, nothing happens. You have no idea this is stewing. You have no idea that you're a crock pot with this thing. And then everything happens. Yeah, once it goes, it goes. It's like, phew. And it's because of the time. They're giving me the windows, the time, now what's interesting is that you guys know that time spirals. It's not linear. It doesn't go from A to B. It's, so that's what they're giving. It's like your spiral and their spiral. It's right at this moment of like, everything about this is the right time. Let's clarify temperance, chariot, death, and the judgment, please. Strength. Uh-oh. Ooh. But it's in reverse. Total eclipse of the heart. Okay. And the chariot. Oopsie. Oh. Passion sustained. These are like separated. The ego, insecurities, because you were hurt before. They were hurt before too. You were both hurt. We've all been hurt before. All of us. And just because we trust people and we're honest and we're full of love, truth, and integrity, and we still get shat on, it doesn't mean to stop being that. It doesn't mean to stop generating that emotion and maintaining that vibrational frequency. The sooner we know when someone's going to hurt us, the sooner we take our power back and put up a boundary, and we keep on trucking. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult to, I feel like this is kind of happening. There's going to be a point, let me put it this way. You and another person, there's going to be a point where the universe really does take over. And you'll see that, and you'll feel it, and you'll be channeling it. This other person will be channeling it, and you'll feel it. And you will be in rhythm, in tune with your life, with your feeling of what to do next, how to be, and, you know, You will feel that, and just don't resist it, because what you're overcoming is a human block. You're transcending this human instinct for fear, and you are transcending into a spiritually confident individual who's moving forward in their life in this really great union. It's interesting that the Chariot's showing up with the Knight of Pentacles. Did you hear that? I'm sorry. I almost feel like this is like passion sustained. This could also be that someone's moving, like they move and they stay put, like travel and then you stay put. Or someone, but I see no one's consistently traveling though right now. That's, no, it's not that. They showed me the anchor. That means something. One of you is an anchor for the other one. It's like I see a magnet, like you like together, and then like is what they're giving me. But it's the anchor. But that's a card in some deck. I know I've heard some, maybe even I bet I've heard Water Baby talk about an anchor or something, but I'm getting that. Oh my God, probably because I was talking about one of her videos. That's probably why. Oh no. Interference, psychic interference. I'm just kidding. But that's what I'm getting. I'm getting like they're showing me this anchor, but then I see other little things around it and I don't know what it is. Because I don't have that deck. I don't know what it is though. Or maybe my mother might have talked about. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I'm good, but it's anchor. Here we go, anchor. Yeah, these are seismic shifts. Okay, I'll let you out soon. Seismic shifts happening. But after the shifts happen, it's the new normal. And you wait. All right, and we have double Knight of Pentacles right here. Knight of Pentacles, all right, check that out. With the Knight of Cups and Nine of Staves. 2 knights. There could be some competition over you. I don't really think so. For some of you, that's definitely true. There's multiple suitors, and then it's up to the real one to emerge as victor. The more for the rest of you, this is a stable approach where normally the Knight of Cups can be a little bit, I fall in love with everyone. I just follow my heart and I offer my cup, but when you want to accept it, I've already offered it to someone else because I've been enthralled. I fell in love with somebody else. I am so close. At this point, with the Knight of Pentacles, oh, that's what it is. It is passion sustained. I knew what I was talking about. Passion sustained, coming back to the Chariot with the Knight of Pentacles. Look at that. That's passion sustained, all right. That's a love that is true. Very passionate. So this is how they prove it. The Chariot, travel. They could take you on vacation with them somewhere. I know that sounds weird, but they're traveling to see you. You're traveling to see them. That's how they prove that they're serious. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's how they get your boundary down. By proving themselves to you. And it's really funny because for some of you, there's no plane involved. There's no worldwide travel involved. But it's showing up this way because of the quarantine. So for some of you, it is worldwide travel. It is someone's very, very far away. For others of you, they're not physically far away, but to overcome so much to see you is still being communicated because of COVID-19 and because of the plague. This is why it's happening now. Oh my God. This is really important, Trudy. People are falling in love, okay? They don't wait for cats. Let's clarify the Nine of... I don't really need to, but let's just see what comes out. The two Knights of Cups, Pentacles, Nine of Staves. Yeah, we don't need it. There it is. This was there too. Okay, the message is this. Nothing will stop them. What are you? If you're the one, if you're overcoming, whoever makes the approach to the other one, it's like nothing will stop them. But they have to make up their mind, and they're going to communicate that to you. They're going to communicate that this is where their investment is. They want you, or you want them. Let's get Moonology. What advice do we have for this? The COVID couple. That's what I have to call it. The COVID couple. I don't know how else to classify this divine counterpart. Look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. This is helping you overcome your ego, your insecurities, and your perspective, and your manifestation techniques, and your manifestation techniques. Whatever is going to help you generate the frequency that you really want to live in. Okay? Look at the bigger picture. Think from, not of. Let's get Love Oracle before Trudy has a heart attack. Wow. There we go. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. See, you might want to put it down right away. You might just want to dismiss this. And look at the bottom of the deck, you guys. Separation. Time apart from your partners on the horizon. You guys are already in separation right now. This person's going to travel to you, or you will travel to them. To give it a chance and to close that distance and to end the separation. That's exactly what this is. This right here speaks to ending the separation. Ending the separation. So if we want to get super sci-fi Twilight Zone, there's a reality that exists where you and your counterparts do this and overcome all the blockages. And then there's a timeline reality where you don't. Dun, dun, dun. Both potentialities exist at the same time because time spirals and it is not linear. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. I love you guys forever. I've got to let this cat out. Blessings on your head. Let me know if you guys have any questions. If you'd like to book a personal reading, everything's on the artigan.com website. Love you. Bye.